I'm just gonna talk really quickly because I don't know how much time I have left before my kids get home and start making a racket. So the last time I did a video for you guys, I'd had a really hard time with my dosage drop. Excuse me. And I didn't know why, but you know, I just slowed down, took my time until I was ready. I think all up it was like an 8-week hold, maybe even 9 weeks, I don't know, around there. And then I realized that I'd stopped taking a lot. I'd run out of my powder from my naturopath, which has all my GABA, L-theanine, magnesium. I think there's some amino acids in there. All this type of good stuff that my body needs right now to help me through my withdrawals. I'd run out and I just hadn't done anything about it, and I didn't think that it was causing such a big deal me not having it, but obviously it really made a difference. So I got back on that and yeah, just held off for a while, let my body tell me when I was ready. And my last drop was 4 weeks. I just held 4 weeks because I would have held longer, but my doctor was pretty adamant that I drop, so I just did. And so I dropped a week ago, nearly 5 days ago, sorry. And I'm doing okay so far. It usually takes, 4 or 5 days for me to feel the drop. But I got back on my my naturopath powder, and I will be holding this one for 6 weeks because I have a lot of important things on right at the sort of 4, 5 week, 6 week mark that I need to be stable and good for. So I will be holding this one for that long. So I'm now down to 16 milligrams, and then I have 1 more milligram to go until I'm halfway. So for everyone to know, I started my drop from 30 milligrams of Valium in January 2021. Yeah, and since then I've gotten down to 16 milligrams, and that was a big journey of finding out what my limit was of how much to drop and how long to drop for and things like that. It's just some trial and error, but basically I've been following the Heather Ashton manual, but I've adjusted it and tweaked it because it wasn't exactly working well for me. But she says in the manual that you will need to probably tweak it to your liking and your body's tolerance and all sorts of things. So that's a bit of an update on that. I had a really good last drop. Really good. I barely felt any symptoms. I was living my life really quite normally, and I had this personality change, this whole time through this taper. Sorry, I've lost myself a lot. I've lost a lot of my personality, and things that I usually find funny, I don't find funny, and the hopelessness and depression and mood swings and sensitivity has just been crazy. But I really felt like I was feeling more myself this last drop, so that was really great. I'm really happy with that. That was awesome. So yeah, a window, I guess you'd call it. and hopefully this one goes just as well. But I'm just going into each drop with no expectation of how I think it's going to go, and just seeing how it goes and doing what I can to aid myself to heal faster and make myself stronger. And I still can't exercise. I can go for a bit of a walk, but that's about it. Otherwise it sets me back, so that sucks, because I'm really wanting to get my body strong again. But all in good time. And I've had a bit of a new sort of symptom, I guess. I've had some, I don't know how it's pronounced, tinnitus or tinnitus in my ear. And it's not the, high-pitched noise that most people hear with tinnitus. It's like a pulsating eardrum spasm sound. And it got really bad because I got sick with the flu, and man, that sucked. But my whole family's been so sick this last month. It's winter here in Australia, and it's a harsh one. Everyone has been so sick with just everything you can imagine. I'm so over it. I love winter usually, but with, like a toddler and kids in school, and it's just tiring, and I'm over it. I'm looking forward to some sun. But yeah, I'm feeling with every drop that I'm speaking faster. I'm thinking clearer, and I can't wait to see the improvements down the line, even though I'm sure a lot of things are going to get harder with my taper. I know things are going to get easier in some ways, or better in a lot of ways as well, like my cognitive thinking and memory and things like that. And I hope that I just can start to get my old self back, my personality back. And it's gonna take a while, but that's just the game. That's how it goes. It will take as long as it takes. And yeah, so that's just an update. I think I said at the end of the last video that I hope I could check in with some good news, and I can check in with good news that it's been good. I've been for the most part feeling a lot better than I have for a long time. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that, and I'm grateful for you guys watching these videos and keeping up with my journey. And yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing well on your journeys, or if you have someone that you're caring for, that you just be patient and try and do your research and understand as much as you can that we will get to the end of this, but it's a long, hard process that it doesn't always make sense, and it's not always easy, and in fact it might be really, really hard a lot of the time. But just to know that you will get your loved one back, and I'm confident that I will be back to my old self, because I can see it already. So yeah, good news. And yeah, so I'm only 5 or 6 days into this drop, and fingers crossed it goes well, and then I'll be halfway through my taper. I'll be on 15 milligrams, and I'll probably try and do something nice for myself to celebrate when I feel good. That's another thing I wanted to share, is that I think it's cool to celebrate your milestones, especially if you're going through a really long taper from a larger dose, is to have not goals, but just something to look forward to. You know, oh, when I hit this number, I can do this for myself, or I'm gonna treat myself to this, or because you deserve it and you've earned it, and it's just something to look forward to, because a lot of the days we just want the day to pass so that we can get to the next day, and then we want the next day just to be over with. So yeah, maybe that's a good idea for those who have that kind of hopelessness feeling, to have some things to look forward to. But anyway, I'll be in touch again soon, and I've got some more ideas for some videos that I want to do that aren't specifically benzo taper related. So I'm looking forward to doing those. Yeah, I'll see you soon, and I love you all. Bye.